Oh, yes. If the playoffs stay as they are, it's going to be Ipswich versus Norwich in the playoff semi-finals. And boy, goodness, the neutral's going to love that one. Liam, are you hoping it stays as it is?
Yes and no. I'd love to do them over the two legs, but wouldn't you just love to do it at the final at Wembley?
How are you both? How are you, Alfie?
Yeah, I'm great. Thank you, Mark. How are you?
Yeah, brilliant. I'm okay. Games like the game against Rotherham don't happen every week. I'm guessing you enjoyed it. Just tell the neutral though, how good were Norwich or how bad were Rotherham? Liam, you go first.
Bit of both, to be honest. Norwich were on the front foot, completely dominant. It was pretty emphatic. At the same time, Rotherham just looked, well, the worst team in the Championship that I've seen for a long time. They were awful. Nothing in attack, nothing in midfield, nothing at all. But Norwich showed the quality, some absolute screamers. They played them out the park, in my opinion.
Yeah, Alfie, you concur?
Yeah, 100%. I can only remember Rotherham having spells of possession probably about 3 times all game, maybe. They just couldn't keep the ball. If it got up to any one of their strikers, they were buggered, really. The only player I could say was, this isn't bias or anything, when Hugo came on, he did all right. He was the only all right player, but other than that, we were really good. Like, it was a professional performance.
Every time Norwich have had a performance like this at home, the next away game, they don't seem to be able to build on it. And against Stoke, which we're preview now, this is a team that you haven't lost against Stoke in last 6 games you've played them. But there's something just about this Norwich side that doesn't give me the confidence that even though you've just battered a team 5-0, that you're going to go on and turn your away form into the same form you have at home. Is that the way that you feel about this side, Liam, or are they starting to turn a corner?
I'd say we're starting to turn a corner. I think recent results have been a lot better with support there as well. I think defensively we're letting less in. We're looking more solid as well. I think Middlesbrough we probably should have won. It was that one absolute shocking decision that cost us, I'd say, 3 points. But other than that, I think it's been pretty good away from home recently. But it does scare me because we have been inconsistent. So you just never know with this Norwich side.
Alfie, does he just stick with the same side for this weekend?
Well, you'd like to think so because you don't change a winning side, especially after a 5-0, but you never know. Like, that's the thing. Not many managers change a winning side, like I said, after a 5-0, but it can be quite unpredictable. He might bring in Fashion at the start, you just don't know. But I'd definitely keep the same side because, 5-0, can't get wrong, can you? And I thought Sorensen played really well at the back, so I'd 100% keep him in. He normally has one really good game a season, but I feel like at this level, he could be good every game he plays. You just don't get the minutes. But I'd 100% keep him in. And other than that, keep the same side because goals, weren't there?
Okay. Alfie, what was your favourite goal of the 5 the weekend?
Well, it was between Signs and Saras for me. I thought Signs' goal, have you seen the way he took out his feet to get the finish? It wasn't just a finish, it's the way he got out his feet, the little flick. But he's done that so many times. Then again, the technique on Saras was crazy. I'm going to say Saras because it was at my end. I saw it right in front of me, so I'm going to say Saras.
All right, Liam?
It's got to be Signs. I love just seeing a winger just take the ball and drive it over the desk and just sort of bang it in, and he put that in the top bins. So, yeah.
Okay. Just a word on the Middlesbrough game then, because we haven't mentioned that, but I'm sure it's difficult for you to have travelled up there and see your team play so well, and then the referee completely affect the game. We're talking about refereeing decisions on this channel. Is that the worst refereeing decision that's gone against Norwich this season, or can you think of a bigger one?
That was the worst that I've seen. Well, yeah, definitely the worst I've seen. There's been a couple that could probably come close to it, but that was a pretty shocking decision. I mean, it's not even just the red card. I thought Hulson was late in that challenge. And then Luke Galen was also very late on a challenge a couple of minutes before. I think that could have been a red card as well. So I think ref just lost complete control of the game, and he fell for something that Hulson did, and he made himself look like a right old tart, really, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe. I mean, the radio that I was listening to this the time described it David Beckham-esque from the World Cup, and it was nowhere near as obvious and as violent as that. Alfie, what was your view of it?
Oh, it's just never a red card, really. Like, there's at the first angle, people thought yes and no. It's a bit silly from science, but you saw another angle. You could even argue it didn't even mean it. And the way Howson reacted as a former Norwich player, club legend, everyone's turned against them. As soon as it happened on Twitter, everyone was like, "That's it." No one else applaud Howson when he comes to Norwich. He's just bought that. Obviously, a lot of players are going to do that, but people lost respect for it. And yeah, it was never a red card. It cost us 3 points because we were absolutely cruising, 1-0 up, going well. Middlesbrough bad home form, and it just turned it. It really did, and that was going to be 3 points. And look, we'd have been even more comfortable in the playoffs if it went for that. Because if we kept on going, got that second goal, that would have been it, in my opinion. But that just turned the game.
Would you bring VAR in? Yes or no, Liam?
No, I wouldn't. I love the championship, but just wish the standard of the refereeing would just be a little bit better. That's all. That's what I hope for. The game is good where it just flows. We don't have to talk about constant VAR decisions. It's down to the ref at the end of the day, and that's how it should be. The ref has control of the game, and I think we'll leave it at that, really.
Okay, Alfie.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't bring it in, but I do agree with the fact that the concept of VAR was a good idea, but then the people who are making the decisions, like, they're not making the correct decisions. But no, I'd leave it out of the championship because, yeah, it's just championship's iconic, really, and like I feel like just spoil a bit of the flow of it, and just keep it in the Prem, whatever. But they do need to improve it a little bit in the Prem before they do like start venturing out to the other leagues. But no, I'd leave it.
Okay. All right, then. Predictions, then. I'm going to put my own neck on the line here because I've watched this Norwich pattern of brilliant home wins and then they'd never follow it up with an away performance. So I'm going for an easy Stoke 1-0 win following the pattern of the season. Tell me I'm wrong, Liam, with your own prediction.
We've kept a couple of clean sheets recently. And we don't really have from home either, but I'm actually going to go 3-0.
Okay. Alfie?
Well, I don't know why I'm laughing so much because I said 3-1, didn't I? Because obviously we're always going to concede away from home, in my opinion, because like most teams score at home, don't they? And you like to think, but I think we are going to follow this one up. If he goes unchanged and we keep attacking on the front foot, I think we might actually follow this one up, and yeah, we're going to win 3-1, in my opinion. Okay. Sargent, the Sargent double, and a Sarah screamer from the edge of the box again.
Yeah,
calling it.
Too many alliterative S's in isn't it? All right. Okay. Well, enjoy your trip to the Bet365, you two. And we'll catch you after the international break for the last 8 games of this fantastic championship season. Cheers, fellas. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Cheers. Thank you. Cheers. See you later.